Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel SaaS Geeks. This is day 7 of building a SaaS startup in 30 days. So if you have not watched my previous video, I'll give a link in the description. Where in the video I covered my journey the first 6 days. So please watch that. It will give you an idea of what we are trying to do in this particular series, what is the product that we are trying to build. So without wasting much of the time, let's go into today's topic. So today we are creating the user interface for our SaaS application basically. So from the last video, if you know, we are using the .NET Blazor to build our application. So let's do a quick recap of that. So if you see here, this is the the design that I have today. So let's do a quick recap of what we spoke about yesterday. So users has a couple of files which they would like to give to us basically, and we are going to build a user application for that. So this is the Blazor app. So this is where users will log in and then they will give the files basically. We will take those files and give it to the source processor application, which will run on our server. This will process the files and do some pre-processing. And once it's done, it will put it in a queue. The queue is basically RabbitMQ broker. And we also have a topic generator application. This application will basically generate the topics, subtopics, all the content for the e-learning course and everything using Gemini API. So if you don't understand what I'm talking about in the here, please go and visit my previous video. In that video, I have explained my uh, product use case and all the details. So you have to watch that. So this topic generator application will generate the e-learning content and it will save the content to a particular file. So this file is again showed to the user in the user application, the user interface. So why do we show that? So once we generate some content, we need to get approval of the user before we publish it to them to their LMS system. So we should give them the ability to edit anything, to delete few things or whatever. They have to kind of check it and review it, and then once they give us a approval, we will go ahead and publish it them in this com package basically. So this is like the flow that I have today. So what I did today was that I built this user application. So it's a Blazor .NET app. That's a server app basically, and then here I added the capability to upload a file, and then this adding a file, submitting a file here will basically trigger this entire pipeline. And once it's done, the files will get generated, and user can see the files. So without wasting much of the time, let me go ahead and show you a quick demo of whatever I did. So before that, let me show you some of the applications I'm running in the backend. So here I have three tabs open of my command window, and in one of them I'm running my RabbitMQ instance. So this is my queue basically, and this is my uh, Gemini API request tracker. So this is the one. So what is this is like so I have a globally I have maintained a global record of how many Gemini API requests I make per minute. So I have a hard limit of 15 requests per minute. I cannot make anything more than that. So I have multiple applications using the same API key. So I have to be careful. I don't want to hit any rate limits. So this is what it is. It takes care of the Gemini API request, and finally, this is my Python application basically, which will listen to this RabbitMQ broker. So this is the topic generator application I'm talking about. So once there is a message in the queue, it will process 5 messages at a time, and it will save it, and it will generate the content for us. So let me quickly go to the demo. Okay, so this is the application, and there's nothing fancy about it today because it just uses the default theme that the Blazor app comes with. So the CSS and everything I have to update in the future videos, but for now, no, it is what it is. And so tentatively, I have named my application course Bloom. So this is where the course blooms technically. So we have the ability for the user to upload a file. Okay, so I have a file here. So let me show you that file. So if you see, this is a file that I downloaded from the internet. It's an introduction to Microsoft Windows XP. and it's a detailed guide on how to use a Microsoft Windows. So why I have took this file is like, okay, let's assume that Microsoft is having this document and they want to train their employees on these content. So they can ideally give this particular file and then they can ask them to read it. But people but they don't know how, if the employees are really doing it, they don't know that. So that's why they have all this LMS system, they have Workday and other things like that. So if someone in Microsoft is tasked to create an LMS e-learning course out of this particular document, then it's a manual effort for them. They have to come, they have to create this entire course, which is going to take few weeks actually. So now using our tool, they can create this in few minutes. Okay, what they have to do is basically take this file, come to our application, and then let me put it here. So once you put it, shows up here and the user can submit it. Okay, so once it is submitted, you can see your message has been received in my queue. RabbitMQ queue is triggered. It will again trigger my, it will call Gemini APIs and it will process everything in the background. So let it run. It will take a couple of minutes, but I don't want to waste all of your time. So I have already, submitted another other thing in the queue, and I have already have the results for you. Let me show you that quickly. So if you see the thing here, course, so this appears when there is a user course that's already published for the user. So let me click that. If you see, our Microsoft Windows XP course has been, created by Gemini AI, and it's available for the user to view. So user can see different topics here, and each topic here has multiple pages. For example, how to, let's say we'll go to working with Windows, menu bar and viewing options. So you have multiple pages here, keyboard shortcuts, closing menus, and using the mouse, clicking the mouse, using how to click the mouse, double click, right click, drag and drop, selecting versus choosing, all these things. So we have a complete course here. Basically, if we are able to publish this as a SCOM package, the whoever wants this course, they can just publish it into their LMS application, and they're good to go. But so this is really powerful, and but we don't want to stop here. We like to add more capabilities. So what I want to do is like, I want the give the users the ability to edit these things. Today this is not editable, so I will be adding editing capabilities in the coming days, and then I would also want to add styling capabilities to this particular content that is generated. For example, if user want a different color or whatever, they want to add some images, whatnot, they want to kind of make this thing a little bit left, right, they want to reduce height with whatever. I would like to add all these capabilities, and I also want to give a pinch of AI touch to that. So where I will be adding AI capabilities on doing this design automatically. So this is a plain design that you have today. So if you see, this is a simple HTML, but this, we can make it better. We can, make it a lot better using adding different styles and things like that. So I will be using AI again. So and to create those styles, so which we will be doing in the next few days obviously, so please watch them also. So yeah, that's where we are here today, and I guess that's it for this video. I just had this to show to you guys. So what do you guys think about this particular thing? You think it's good, or think it's bad? Do I have to do something else differently? If you have any comments on my video, or my approach toward this, or anything about the idea itself, please feel free to put it in the comment section. It will really help me. It will really help the channel. It will help the product itself. So put it in the comment section. Please like this video. The algorithm really likes it. Share the video and also subscribe to my channel. I need 1,000 subscribers to at least monetize my channel. So that's it for it today, guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye. See you tomorrow and a happy new year.